Hello guys, welcome to this webinar session. My name is Damilola Orosiola and I'll be your host for today. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section and my team will get back at you almost immediately. I won't be able to answer any of your questions directly on the webinar because we need to move. I have a lot of things I want to talk about and we need to move on. We need to move fast with this. So welcome bloggers, welcome to this session. I'll be teaching you about 11 awesome tips to start making money with your blog. Yes, we all want to make money. Money is very, very important, but blogging sometimes is quite daunting. It's quite hard, and we get a whole lot of problems trying to understand way we can generate or make money with our blog. So that's exactly what I'll be talking about today. Be sure the next 15 to 20 minutes of your time is going to be worthwhile. So let's dive deep into this quickly. Blogging is kind of a headache. It's a lot of problem. You find it's difficult trying to understand because there's no direct path to revenue generation. A whole lot of people say a lot about what you need to do. Like I used to hear a lot of things like you need to blog every day to get more traffic, or you need a lot more articles. Sometimes it is not just that. You need quality content, but I'm not going to talk about that in this webinar session. I'm just going to talk more. Maybe later on we can talk more about that. And guys, drop comments, talk about what you want to learn. If this is part of what you want to learn, because that's why you're here today. But if you have any other things that you want to learn, for example, traffic generation, for example, like I just talked about, the kind of content that you need to be talking about on your blog, then you can leave that also in the comments, and I'm sure my team will get back to you on that. So the honest truth is this: I will need to digress a bit from everything that I've been talking, or the topic of this webinar. The reason I'm digressing a bit, because this is somewhat similar to what we're talking about today. So the truth is, traffic is the bloodline of your blog. You can't do without traffic, because traffic is what is automatically going to give you money. So if anybody is going to pay you because you have a blog, it's just going to be because you are generating traffic. So it has to be hand in hand. And the best way to generate traffic will be to keep the people that are coming to your website. So I call this the smart blogger alert. The smart blogger alert means that you need to retain the people that are coming to your website. It is very hard to drive traffic to your website, then quite hard to keep people. But when you're able to keep people and you engage people with quality content, they keep coming back over and over again. So how do you keep people coming back to your website? The number one thing is you need a fast loading website. A fast loading website will give you people to keep coming back to your website, because once they click on their tab or on their laptop, they're able to access this information almost immediately. And you need a WordPress hosting to get your website to load faster. WordPress hosting allows your website to load 2.5 times more than when you use a shared hosting. The reason for this is because the WordPress hosting is hosted on AWS and is with Nginx. I don't know, any of you that are technical will know what Nginx is. So majorly when you use WordPress hosting, you have a faster loading website. Another thing is to manage your bounce rate. Your bounce rate is very, very important, because when people bounce, when you reduce the bounce rate on your website, that will allow people to keep coming back to your website. And the other thing that you need to do as a smart blogger is to watch the time people spend on your website. Try to understand the amount of time people spend on your website, because the more time people spend on your website, the better you will do. Because I'm spending more time on your blog means that I find content that interests me over and over again. So let's just dive quick into the 11 tips to making money with your blog. Number one way to monetize your blog is to use Google Adsense. Google Adsense is very, very easy and is the fastest way to monetize your blog. And I will assume that you already are driving traffic already. Because like I said, if you don't have traffic, then there is no way you can generate money with your website. So you need to move away from the traffic generation. At least you need an average amount of 500 to 1,000 traffic, I think around 500 to 1,000 page views per week. I think with that you should be able to start running Google AdSense on your blog. And another thing is that after you have graduated, after you have grown ahead, then you can use you can start listing on websites like MediaVine, AdTribe, AdBooker, where they just placed banners on your website and not only use Google alone. Then another way that you can make money with your website is to sell private ads. The way to sell private ads is simple. All you have to do is to communicate directly. Like I said, it's just an upgraded version of Google AdSense. You talk to people that sell, for example, like I have a business already, and you come to me as a blogger, like, okay, you can put your banners on my website where when people click, something like what Linda Ikeji do. I think Linda Ikeji charge about 50 to 100k. Okay, that's for sponsored post. But I think a banner, she takes money separately for a banner, which goes out of what Google will normally pay her. So that's another way that you can generate income for yourself. Another way to generate income from blogging is to use sponsored content. So sponsored content, for example, like I was saying, I was talking about Linda Ikeji's sponsored content to be 50k, I think 50 to 100k. So all she does is you write a content, like you hide the content for her and she puts it on a blog, and that way she drives traffic to you when people read the blog. So this is very, very similar to what I just talked about above, what I just talked about before, which was sell private ads. Is very similar, but the private ads is just about banners alone, and this is about content itself. And you put links into those content to drive traffic to your blog, to the person's website or something. So another way, which is the best and which is very, very good for all bloggers out there, this is the best way to make money, honestly: affiliate marketing. The reason for this is you can be affiliates to as much products as you want that complements what you talk about. So for example, we have an affiliate program in-house, which is Ugo's affiliate program. And how does that work is when you go to on our website, you can get more information about it. But when you are an affiliate with us, you can also be an affiliate with somebody else, and you just write content and you put the link in there, and when anybody clicks, you make money. When anybody clicks and buys, you make money. And this is how a lot of bloggers are making money away from Google AdSense. Another way to make money, which is very interesting, is to sell digital products. So if you're rather than pushing somebody else's product, why not push yours? So sell digital products that complement what you're already talking about. This is very, very good because you can keep making money on whatever people are or whenever you drive traffic to your site and people buy your digital product, you can as well just make money, and as you're sleeping, you're also making money. Another way to make money is to create a membership site. A membership site is a very, very good way to create money, in the sense that you're building a community of subscribers at a monthly fee. So you're giving them content, you're giving them basic classes or workbooks or anything that involves them learning, and you're also creating a community, but it's for premium people. So you pay to have access to whatever you have in your membership class. This is like a mixture of teaching and community together. So it's a very, very interesting way to monetize your blog. Another way is to make money from blogging is to be a freelance writer. There are a lot of freelance website out there that you can use to make money for yourself. Part of this freelance website includes Fiverr, Upwork, and a lot more. I think maybe I will just share. I'll tell the team to put a link in the webinar so you can get more information on where to freelance and to write more stuffs, and you can get paid, or you can get a lot of money from this, believe me, as a Fiverr certified candidate. Another interesting way to make money, which this is for long term, is to use your blogging skills to build credibility and a brand for yourself. This is a long-term commitment into blogging, but this is the biggest way to make money, because over time you can be churning in millions of naira, you can be churning in a whole lot of money, because people call you to speak, people call you to write a book, people call you to do a lot of things, and you can be the goal for this is to be the face of what you talk about, is to be an expert in what you're talking about. And once people are able to pin you to an industry or pin you as an expert to something, then you are on your way to big things. So this is an interesting way to make money with your blogging skills. Another way to make money with your blogging skills is to write product reviews for a pay. So reach out to companies or businesses that complements with what you do and offer them to write a review at a fee for them. Like, for example, Ugo's, we love reviews, because when a customer talks a lot of good things about us, then that automatically gives us more money in the bank, because that good review is like a referral. So we, for example, I'm not saying that you should come to Ugo's and charge us for product review, but it's something that you can do for other businesses and even for Ugo's. Come to us and let's see how we can work together. Then another way is to do sponsorship deals in a way where you have this is like an affiliate marketing, but it's not really affiliate. You need to have built your brand to an extent here before you can start making money. So all what you have to do is, a company comes to you and they pay you, they give you money, but you're not paid because somebody already bought a product from them. They are only paying you because they just pay you for promoting them. So they come, for example, someone like Linda Ikeji will get a sponsorship deal easily, because all you have to do is just pay her a flat fee and whatever you have, or for a month, for 6 months, for a year, she keep churning out content, she keep churning out stuffs for you. So as a blogger, this is a way that you can make money. And that's all. I think I covered around 11 tips. So in conclusion, there are several ways to make money through blogging. You just need to be sure of the ones that you want to use. It's up to you to decide. I've listed around 11 of them. It's just up to you to decide the ones that will suit you best, because I'm not sure, it's not possible to do almost everything, but with what you have in your hands, with what you have been thinking around what you've been doing, that way you can easily decide on which to bring income or better revenue for you. And like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed your time with us. If you have any questions, please drop in the comment section. I hope you have dropped your questions, and I'm sure my team are perfectly responding to everyone that has asked questions. So guys, do have a fantastic day. If you have further questions outside, once I've stopped this webinar, we are not going to be taking any other questions. Just send your questions to webinar at ugos.com, or webinar at ugos.com. I'm not going to give you my phone number. Just use webinar at ugos.com, and we will be happy to get back to you. Thank you for your time today. I really do appreciate, and have a fantastic day. Bye bye.